So this is the end of our 6-week challenge. I'm usually not a video person, but I figured I'd give this a go anyway. Really excited about the results for this challenge. I managed to hit my goal, and that was to get under 200 pounds. So as of this morning's weigh-in, I hit the goal. So super excited about that. Along this journey, I've learned 3 major things. The first one is that I found a new way of eating that works for me. I was a little skeptical of the low carb thing. I've tried it before, albeit several years ago, and it just didn't work for me. I felt very lethargic, very sluggish. So I was a little bit skeptical to begin with, but I thought if I'm going to do this, I'm going all in. So I did it, and actually I'm finding the opposite to be true. I have a lot of energy. I feel great. My sugar cravings are just about gone, which is the first time that that's ever happened probably in my life. So that's really great news for me. And I thought I was going to feel weak. Actually, the opposite is true. I hit a new PR this morning for my deadlift. So this diet is working great for me. Found a new way of eating that works that I'm actually going to stick with even after this 6-week challenge is over. The second thing I learned is that if you stick with a plan, if you work the plan, this program really works. And I decided at the beginning of the 6 weeks that I was really going to try hard to stay with exactly what the plan was, work out at least 3 times a week, which I did, stick with this eating plan, which I did, and it worked very, very well for me. So the plan works if you stick with it. And then the third major thing I learned is that you can't beat yourself up if you have a bad day, if you have a bad meal, if you have a bad week. Just pick yourself up and get right back in there. Second week into this challenge, I actually had to go on a trip for work for 3 days, and it was 3 days of eating. This trip was literally to go to different places and eat. And on top of that, it was we were focusing on beverage and dessert, so there was a lot of sugar involved. I made the decision at the very beginning, right before I went on this trip, that I am going to participate in this trip. This is my job. I'm going to do it. And then as soon as I'm done with this trip, I'm getting right back on. So, and that's what I did. And I had 2 days where, I had to try different things. I took 1 bite instead of 5, which is probably what I would have done before. And then when the trip was over with, I got right back into it, right back on it, and didn't miss a beat. So, you can have a bad day, you can have a bad meal, you can make a bad decision, but that next meal, that next day is right around the corner, and you can make better decisions then. So don't beat yourself up. I know a lot of people get really discouraged because they eat the wrong thing and they think they can't get back, and you can get that back. Just make the decision to turn it around, and you can do it. So thank you guys so much for all of the kudos and encouragement throughout this whole thing. It's been really great, and I look forward to doing it again. Bye.